today I'm going to be touring my entire Adopt Me inventory, including my many pets from over the years. Hey glossettes, welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Now already a lot of you have actually been asking me for an Adopt Me inventory tour, and my inventory is actually pretty full. I now have quite a lot of pets. I also have like a bunch of petware and everything, so we are going to be touring all of this today. If you look at my journal stats as well, my inventory is actually nearly 1,000 items, with 570 of those being pets, and I also started playing in 2018, but as you guys know, I only very recently, a few months ago, kind of started locking in to Adopt Me and playing it properly. So before December, I only really had, I'd say, a maximum of 20 pets from over the years, which is obviously not the case now because I seem to have become a hoarder very quickly. But we are going to start by looking at the stuff kind of like at the bottom and then going up, and then at the end we will do all of my pets because there's quite a lot to get through. But let's begin with down here. So I don't have anything in the wings category. Then in stickers, I do have a singular winter 2025 sticker pack, and then I have like a bunch of stickers. I genuinely don't know how I got most of these because I never really buy sticker packs, but I have quite a few. I have a lot of random ones. My favorite one is this weird looking thing. I'm not too sure what this is meant to be, but I have a decent amount of stickers. Then in the boxes, see, these categories are going to be so fast because I barely have anything in them, but in the boxes I have 4 of the Aberdeen Angus box, I have a Kai Jr. box, I got all of these through trading, a Moon Bear box, a Pony box, and an Ox box. I'm hoping to slowly get one of every kind of box in the game. And then in toys, I have the default one, I have 2 paint sealers, I didn't know I had these, 2 angelic propellers, we have a grapple, we have like the cookie sabers, dandelion plush, didgeridoo. This is from, I'm pretty sure these gingerbread items are from the same update I got my beloved peppermint strawberry shortcake bat dragon in. I have a lot of Christmas things because that's kind of like the main times I would log in to play the game over the years, was just at Christmas. But yeah, I have a gingerbread pogo stick, I have this missile troll thing, a pink lemonade chew toy, a worm farm grappling hug. Then I have like a bunch of the 2D stuff because I get them every week on 2-Day Tuesday. I have like the bone chew toy, the pencils, please someone take some of these pencils, a bacon and eggs throw toy, a CD throwing disc, a chainsaw for some reason, a cinnamon swirl propeller, eggy plush, like just a bunch of stuff, a giggle puff balloon. Let me see this thing. I didn't know I had any of these. Oh my gosh, wait, that's kind of cute. Wait, that's kind of adorable. It kind of reminds me of the pup tune. I also have a gingerbread bear balloon and a gingerbread kitty throw toy, which is actually really cute, a pogo stick, oh my gosh, a strawberry kitty throw toy, just a bunch of stuff. Okay, there's some more Christmas, a gingerbread leash, I love this little bunny, a strawberry cake roll plush, I have 3 of these snow people. This is kind of most of it, so I feel like I don't have a bunch of toys because I did kind of put them in the thing to get the postman van at one point, which leads me on to vehicles, which I have quite a few of. So I have like a bunch of like really old ones. I have a snowboard, soapy skates, a pink skateboard, a blue snowboard, a bike. I'm pretty sure I got these from before there was even pets in this game. Then I have a time traveler's clock, and this is one of my favorite vehicles because it's just so weird. Like, you just kind of spin on this clock. I'm pretty sure this is probably from some form of event. Like, I have some old petware that we'll get to, which is from like really old events too, but this is a really fun vehicle. I really like this. We also have 2 bicycles. I have a unicycle. I have a strawberry shortcake unicycle, which is another one. Oh great, which is another one of my favorite, oh my gosh, which is another one of my favorite vehicles if I can control it. This is, oh my gosh, what is its problem? Okay, I'm gonna have to reset this. Anyways, like I was saying, this is another really cute one. It's like a slice of cake and everything. It's really adorable. This is another one which I think is from the same update as my dragon, which would make sense. I also have these bat face roller skates, and I can't lie, I was AFK in a server once, and I think one of you guys randomly found me and gave me these because these just kind of appeared one day, and I think it was the same girl who later on I was speaking to, but these are really cute. I'm not too sure what update they're from. I have a waffle wagon. I think this is from a Christmas update. It is very kind of like Sugar Rush aesthetic, like Wreck-It Ralph car. I love it though. It's got like chocolate on the back and everything, and it's just so cute. This is one of my favorites. My favorite vehicle of all time though, or should I say one of my 2 favorites, is my little cake kind of roller skates. These are what I use most days to get around. I think roller skates are just so easy. So they're definitely one of my 2 favorites. I also have a human bubble. I genuinely don't know where I got this, but I have it. So I have this, I kind of feel like a hamster in this, to be honest. And then we have my other favorite vehicle, which is, what is this called? The Candy Snowmobile. I love this thing. I'm pretty sure this was also from a old Christmas update. holiday, but I love it. It's got like peppermints and candy canes and it's so fun to glide around. It's also really cute when you're a baby and it's like a mini version, but this is so fun. Then I have a Blue Rider motorcycle. I have a stock Santa sleigh, which was from the last Christmas update we had, and this one's actually really cool because you can fly in it. So if you got, I think, 20 doors on the advent calendar, you got this thing and it like flies. How do I go up? Okay, here we go. Look at me go. Oh my gosh, wait. I'm trying to get up higher, but it's so difficult to control. Okay, here we go. So this is my Santa sleigh. You can kind of fly in the air. It's really difficult to control, but I have that. I also have a rocket racer race car, a limo, the postie van, which is why I got rid of a bunch of my toys to get because you had to give like 100 for this, but it's kind of cute, not gonna lie. I do like this one. And then finally we have the legendary motorized sofa, which I randomly got out of like a gift or something. It kind of reminds me of the Vlogspike sofa car as well. And finally I have the dolphin cruiser, which is adorable. I got this a couple days ago from a gift as well. I seem to have quite good luck with like gift vehicles, but yeah, this is really cool. But that is everything in the vehicles category. We're kind of slowly getting to the more interesting categories. I feel like these ones were quite quick to look at, but next I have food, and in this is just a bunch of random food. We have a golden petunia, a ride potion, only 9 age up potions because I spend them all, an ice lolly, an anti-gravity potion, lots of cinnamon rolls, apple, baby formula, cinnamon roasted almonds, I don't know where these are from, a snow cone, a strawberry Santa snack, a tiny age potion, and then a Yule log treat. But next we have my strollers. Now I kind of only recently started trying to collect all the pink ones of these. So I have like a default stroller, I have the teacup stroller, which I didn't realize you could buy. Oh, hi. I didn't realize you could buy this still in the store, so I like traded for this. But this is so adorable. Obviously, I love all the pink ones. I also have a donut stroller, which I got out of some form of chest recently too. I honestly can't remember where I got this from, but this is kind of cute. We have a swan stroller. I think this is from a Christmas update. This is very fancy. We have a high heel stroller, which I recently traded for, which I feel like is so small to kind of put pets in. They don't really fit that well. A hot cocoa stroller, which is obviously from Christmas at some point. We have, oh my gosh, wait, I love how the pillow is like a marshmallow. We have Santa's helper stroller. I think this is from last year. I think this is a fairly recent one. So Santa's on it and stuff, and it's like in an elf's shoe. Then we have a strawberry stroller. I'm pretty sure I've had this for quite a while. This might be kind of an old one. Oh my gosh, it matches my dragon, but this is really cool. Then we have my other pink one, which is a coconut stroller, which I also recently traded for this, which is very cute. See, I don't really know much about half of these items. Then I have an old lump of log stroller, a RGB stroller, and a sailboat stroller, which I also think I've had for a couple years. This one's kind of hard to control, but that is all my strollers. Then finally, before we get onto the pets, which is going to be a huge thing to talk about, we have the pet wear. I also had a bunch of this that I recently, I think I put some in the post fan thing and also traded some, but I have a bunch of pet wear. Not as much as I used to, but I have, first of all, the RB Battles trophy hat. So if I kind of equip this, it's just in my hand, but this is from a very old RB Battles event. This is kind of cute. I'm assuming this is kind of rare now, but I also have a cat backpack, which is on my dragon right now. I love it. It kind of reminds me of Pasheen. I also have the Christmas boots, which I think are from a couple of Christmases ago. I have the floating cloud, a forgotten flower, a gingerbread star eye patch, a pink cowboy hat, the red panda bag. Okay, wait, let me spawn in. Where is my other dragon? I think it's on this one. Yeah, I do have the red panda kind of bag and then the red panda scarf, which kind of goes around the neck. And normally if it was on a pet that isn't this wide, it would like connect and it looks really cute, but I do have those two, which is kind of cool. I got this ruby necklace, I think yesterday, which I genuinely think is so cute. I have two of these snowstorm hats. I have this strawberry shortcake bow, which people try and trade me for all the time. I don't know why people want it so badly. I'm assuming it's kind of old, but people try and get it off me, but it's just so cute. It matches my dragon. She's always had this on. I can't let her part with it. She's kind of smelly, but I think it's so cute. I also have two of these messenger bags, a hat. We have the Y2K shades, which are one of my favorite items ever. I do have a second dusk dragon who is always, hang on, this is my main one, and she is always rocking the Y2K shades. Okay, she is a diva. Then we have like a bag pencil, an eaten donut. This was from an admin abuse. A grunge black hat, a kiwi hat, two of the magic girl swords, two of the nutcracker hats, the tail thing I was on about, two Santa's beards, a virtual pet necklace, two whimsy goth bags, a lot of yarn beanies for some reason. I have these 2D glasses, and I did actually see on TikTok there's like a hack where if you put them on an urchin, they look like the suit sprites from Studio Ghibli, which I love Studio Ghibli movies, but mine is unfortunately a mega urchin, so mine kind of glows and it doesn't work as well, okay? But it is kind of cute. I do love it. But yeah, I have two of those. I have a 2D top hat. I have two of those, 3 airplane wings, a bauble necklace, a little red hat. I have 3 of the black cartoon hair. This is where we get into when I opened like a bunch of crates recently because I just really wanted pet wear. I have 3 bubble necklaces, 2 flower afro puffs, 2 green headscarves, 2 hot eyebrows, a instant photo necklace, a laser hat, 2 of these, 2 lion's manes, a picnic basket, which is actually a cute RGB TP headset, the retro 3D glasses, 2 of the robot arms. I also have the toaster top backpack, which I wanted for so long. And then there's just a bunch of stuff, okay? I won't say all of it. I have this bear hood though, which I have had for like years now, and it's so cute. I have a bunch of cupcakes and everything, a feather boa. This heart lock necklace. This is another one that people try and get from me all the time, but I just love it. I can't part with it. A bunch of pink shoes, a bunch of these red bows. I have a pretty red bow as well, which you can see on Peppermint right here, which I think is an older item. I did also have a pink beret with a flower on it, which I really regret trading away because it was so cute. But that's kind of everything. We have like the sushi thing as well. This is all of my pet wear, which now leads us on to the biggest category, which is all of my pets. I have so many at this point. I have been grinding the game so much within the past couple of months, but we are going to start all the way at the bottom, and I'm going to talk you through some of my pets. I do have some older ones that I've had for a long time that have like a story to them, so let's have a look at these. First of all, with my comments, I have whatever this thing is. I have a bunch of TUs from my opening 100 Aztec eggs, sandfish, whatever this word is, an otter, a mouse, a mongoose, a liger, a bunch of the Japanese snow fairies, including a neon, because this is my favorite bird in the entire game. I just think it's so cute. They're so cute in real life as well. I just love them so much. They're so precious, so I needed like a bunch of them before the Christmas update went. I have 2 hot bops, I have a ghost, I have a bunch of the new sea lion, Frankenfeline, an Easter 2020 egg, which my friend Jazz gave me, 2 dogs, 2 cracked eggs. I'm currently saving these so I can get 100 for a video. I have this classic teapot, which I painted pink, and I'm pretty sure this is from a Roblox event at one point. I'm 99% sure this is from some like weird event. Okay, it kind of like pokes out the teapot. I honestly can't remember, so let me know down below if you know what that was actually from. What else do we have here? A chicken, a chick. I've had this since like 2020. This is one of like the original pets I had. Then this is my cat Angel, and this was actually my first ever adopt me pet, and I love her so much. She's so precious, so I'm never trading her. I needed to favorite her because at one point I got a few cats and I didn't want to like accidentally trade her away. I also have a neon cat, which I have no memory of getting. I don't know where this is from. I have so many of the new California condor. I have a bullfrog, a buffalo, a mega eye called Rainbow, which someone traded me, and I'm not too sure how I feel about this thing. Its eyes kind of terrify me, but I feel like it's kind of cute. What should we do? Nothing. I have actually been trying to trade this away actually for eggs. We have an ant, we have a wolf. Once again, no memory of getting this thing. A triceratops, a bunch of the tree frog, a neon tree frog, a stegosaurus, snowcat, snorkel, slug. I have a shih tzu, and then I also have a mega shih tzu, which my friend's little sister gave me, and she's actually called, you can't see the name because I have my name tags off, but she's called Detective Doggy. If you're familiar with my main channel, my Blogswag channel, I do kind of like news videos as Detective Glossie, so this was so sweet, and then I gave her like a little detective hat, so I'm never trading her away, okay? She is very sweet. Oh my gosh, and then the April Fool's rock. So way back in 2020, I think this is when they first ever added this for April Fool's. I was actually playing that day and I got one and I named it Jeremy, and I got so upset that they were removing it afterwards that I did like this sad TikTok on like my old Instagram where it was like raining and it was all black and white. But I love Jeremy. I'm so glad I have one permanently. He is one of my favorites. He's so funny. I just love how the rocks waddle. We also have a quokka. We have a possum, poodle, a pink cat. Now this might have the most lore out of any of my pets, okay? So this is a new channel, so I kind of forget that a lot of you guys don't know a lot about me. However, if once again you're familiar with my main, you may have heard me mention before that I was actually catfished by my online Roblox best friend in 2020. But funnily enough, they gave me this, okay? Back in 2020, they gave me this pink cat and then never getting it back. It's called Gloss Jr. And I'm pretty sure this is kind of rare now. Apparently this is one of like the first pets in the game, so people try and also trade me for her, but she's so cute. I couldn't bear to part with her. What else do we have here? We're kind of getting into like uncommon. I have a old King Cole, which was from the Christmas Day admin reviews. We have a muskrat, a mole, we have a neon missile troll, which someone traded me. I have mahi-mahis, a bunch of the magpies, a kirin, a bunch of the new birds, 3 humbugs, a hermit crab, a hammerhead shark, a black mummy cat, this thing, which I don't think I've ever actually got out of my inventory before, but this is kind of cute. Oh my gosh, wait, actually it's adorable. Oh, okay, I kind of like this thing. Why is everything glitching out? I kind of like the colors. This is kind of cute. I've got far more pets than I thought. Where was I? I keep getting lost. I have the frog spawn, which I traded for because I actually think this is so cool. I love kind of like their more interesting pets. I love a lot of the April Fool's stuff, which I think this was from. I'm honestly not sure. Obviously, I didn't play most of the updates, so I still don't really know what I actually actually have. I have a fennec fox, I have a donkey, which, fun fact, I actually got a donkey. I got 2 of them yesterday because this girl, I was trying to put all my pets in the showers at the campsite, okay? I had 2 of my pets in there and she wanted to use it. She gave me a donkey for free so that it would glitch my pet out of the shower and she could use it. And she did this twice to the extent where I was able to make a neon donkey. So thanks for the free pets, I guess. What else do we have down in this bit? We have a dolphin, a Christmas future egg, a chocolate Labrador, a bunch of the black tigers, an Arctic hare, a 2025 birthday butterfly, zombie chick, zebra, yellow butterfly, wren, woodpecker, a bunch of water opossums, 2 of the turtle doves from Christmas, a tree Sasquatch, a black dog, a sweetheart rat, which is one of my favorites. I love her so much. When I saw they had this in game, I never needed anything as much as I needed this. She is so cute. I was kind of hoping for more heart-shaped pets this year, but we didn't get any, but I love her. I'm gonna keep her out though, because she has a friend that's coming. Okay, where was I? We have a snow puma, a bunch of these sneak weasels, a Shetland pony. Then I have a sea angel, which I actually got recently as well. It's a neon one, and I just think they're so cool. They're very kind of whimsical. I really like these, so I kind of want to get more just because they're really cute. Then I have 2 samoyeds, and then I actually have a neon rat, and this is a little disease. This was the first ever pet I got attached to. I got this back when they released the rats like years ago, and he was just my favorite. I loved him so much. So I have him here. I made him neon at one point. He's got his little bow tie. He's such a gentleman, but this is his girlfriend, look. This is Miss Disease, I guess. They're very cute. I don't know why she's facing away, but these 2, they're just so sweet. I love the rats. I really want them to make more rats because I just think they're so cool. Next we have a rabbit. We have a pudding cat, which is one of my kind of top pets because I love the different ones, like I said. A parakeet, a orangutans, an orange beta fish, an ocelot, a monkey, a bunch of the new wolves, Luna tiger, Halloween white mummy cat, a ghost wolf, cherub chipmunk, Chanekas, a neon Chaneka. I have slowly a lot of neon Aztec eggs because I'm slowly kind of turning them all into neons for a video. Bunnies, rhinos, a black moon bear, a beaver, a lot of these Angus cows, zombie wolf, a water moon bear. I also remember the update where these came out. At one point I had quite a few of them, but I think these are so cool. I think these are like an underrated kind of pet. They remind me of gummy bears, so I love it. I love kind of candy related things. What else have we got down here? I have a trapdoor snail, a toucan, a toasted red panda, starmite, starfish, and a sprout snail, and I love this thing. This is another April Fool's one, and I just think it's so cute. I love the snails. I have a magma snail somewhere, unless I gave it away or something, but I just love their snail designs. Snowy mammoth, a snowball pug, a snowball pet, which is another one I've had for years and years, and it's so tiny. Look at it running. They're so cute. It's such a tiny one. I love it. I kind of, oh my gosh, wait, can I give him a hat? I feel like he needs something on his little head. What can I give him? A cupcake would be like the same size as the poor thing. We could do the little bear hood. Wait, he's so cute. A 2D top hat. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I don't know what to give him. Maybe, should I just do like a bow or something? Or like a flower? Oh my gosh, okay, we're doing the yarn beanie. Look at that thing. That is so precious. But yeah, I have this little thing that I've had since wherever the update was that they added that guy. Then we have a ride sloth. We have Shiba Inus. We have this sheep thing, which someone traded me for like a rose dragon for, and I kind of like its little head. It's kind of cute. I have a scarecrow cat, a salamander, robots, a rice cake rabbit. I don't know when I got this. Ribbon seal, red pandas, a ram, which is so cute. Hang on, wait, let me get these out. I have a ram and a pup tune. Oh, that's what hat's on the pup tune. Let me take this off. I didn't realize this is on its head, but I love the pup tune. My friend Ari actually helped me get one because I saw a TikTok of this thing and I just needed it so badly. They're so cute. Then I also have the little ram thing, which is also very cute. I don't know when I got that either. Then I have a Pomeranian. I have a Persian cat, which I don't think I've ever got out of my inventory. Okay, wait, that's kind of cute. I do love the cats. I really want to get all the cats in the game, maybe for a video as well. I have a bunch of the new pangolin. I have a fly ride panda, an orca, 4 onzas, 3 Mrs. Whisker Pips. Oh my gosh, okay, we have to do the animation with Mrs. and Mr. Whisker Pips. Oh, they spawned in the same time. Look, they dance together. Oh my gosh, I love the details. So if you have these two equipped, I feel like most people know this. They do a little dance and it's so sweet, but I have Mr. and Mrs. Whisker Pips. I wasn't actually playing the game when Mr. Whisker Pips came out, so I had to trade for him, but I do have a few of her. She's so cute with the details. I love the fact they interact with each other too, but yeah, I have those. What do we have next? We have a mama moose. I have 2 Maine Coons. I have my magma neon snail, which I did have painted pink, but it seems to have worn off, but I think it's so cool. It kind of reminds me of like a crystal snail or something. I do love the magma snail. I have a Luna white tiger, a Luna ox, a lamb, which is pretty cute, a ladybug, a koala. I have a hydra. Now I actually got this, I think, in my last video. I haven't equipped it yet, so let's equip it. Oh my gosh, wait, that's kind of cute. Wait, this is kind of cool. I've never seen it before. Oh my gosh, wait, and it's a fly one. What does it look like if I fly on it? Oh my gosh, it gives it wings. Oh my gosh, wait, that's so cute. I actually haven't really ever flown on a pet that didn't have like existing wings. This is so cool. Okay, where was I? Hang on. Okay, we were here. So I have a hummingbird, I have a grimoire book thing, gold mahi-mahi, I have a gingerbread mouse, ginger cat, a giant blue scarab, a German shepherd, a frog, fire falls. I have like 8 of these. These little things, the chicks, I have a dire wolf, a cozy missile troll, a corgi, a neon cold cube, a clementine owl, I have a neon choco penguin who I also love. This is one of my favorites. He's very colorful. I kind of dressed him up a bit. Then I have a bunch of the bunny swirls. I had like 8 or 9 of them at the end of the update, but I've been giving them to people sometimes. But this is one of my favorite pets as well. I love the fact it's a food. I know they keep talking about sushi penguins and admin abuse, and I would love it, but who is this on my private server? Oh, it's Yaz. Of course it's Yaz. Does she know I'm watching her? Okay, anyways, I love the food ones. They're so cute. But yeah, I really love the bunny swirls. They were also great when I first got into the game properly in December because I could just trade a bunch of them and people were giving me good stuff for it. That was like my first experience with trading. But anyways, I have a bunch of the ferret. I have a bee. I have a badger. I have 2 Angus calves, an albatross, a zodiac minion egg, and then I have a zodiac minion chick, and then my other favorite, the Yule log dog, which are some really cool pets. This is from an April Fool's, and then this is from like a minion collab. He's kind of cool. I do love the weird pets. Oh wait, we're onto the legendaries now. Okay, so I have 2 woodland eggs. I have a winged horse, a fly ride, which I've also never equipped. I got this randomly in a trade. Let's see this, and let's also see the vanilla penguin because I love the vanilla penguin. So this is the winged horse. Oh my gosh, wait, it's kind of cute. I do like it. And then we have the vanilla penguin. I love the penguins so much. I think they're just such a cute little addition. I also have an urban egg. I have 2 temple friends and a neon temple friend, which we obviously made in the Aztec video. So cute. I love the details on the temple friend. And then of course I have my strawberry shortcake back dragon. So I did buy this obviously years ago. It was one of the times when I'd only ever play Adopt Me when it was Christmas because I love their ice skating game. So I just kind of hop on and buy some pets randomly. I didn't know how to play the game or anything. I just like Christmas, okay? But I got Peppermint and she's been my favorite for years, and apparently this thing's kind of valuable, so apparently it was worth it. But I love her so much. We also have a squid. So I got the squid out of the RGB box a few weeks ago, and it's actually really cool, except I hate the color purple, so I was gonna color it. I have a Southeast Asia egg. I have a scarecrow crow. I have a rose dragon, which is so cute. I do love the rose dragons. They're so cute. I love the wings and everything. I have one of the Aztec egg legendaries. I have 2 primal kai juniors. I'm actually trading one of them. I have a pirate hermit crab. I have a peach owl. I do love the peach owl. It's kind of sweet. A ocean egg, a Nessie. Oh my gosh, this was another update that I did like years ago. I randomly logged on when I fancied buying some pets and they had this thing and I got it, which is so cute. And fun fact, I actually used to be incredibly interested in the Loch Ness Monster kind of legend when I was younger, so I felt like I just had to get it because she's very cute. Then I have I saw the ocean egg, didn't we? We have the mythic egg. We have 4 moon eggs. I don't know how I got so many. A metal ox, a maneki niku, if that's how you say it, which is those like little kind of waving cats, which is so cute. They actually recently added these to Bloxburg, but I think this is adorable. I needed one so bad, so I traded for this recently as well. We have a lunar moon bear. I have a lunar gold tiger. I have a kitty bat. I also have 2 Japan eggs, and then I have an ice moth dragon, which I think is from an old Christmas update. This is another one of like my kind of like 20 pets I had that I got a few years ago. I love how tiny it is as well. Okay, we're finally near the end. I have a golden ladybug, a golden egg, a glormy dolphin, and I got this in a trade, and I just have to say this is such an underrated pet because it's so cool. This thing is so cool looking. I love it. Oh my gosh, like the way it glides is just so satisfying to me. Then we have 2 garden eggs. I have a frost claw, I have a fossil egg, I have 2 full eggs, I have a fire stallion, a dragonfly, a dragon, a Dracula parrot, a diamond mahi mahi, a desert egg, a danger egg, and then we have my ride Cupid dragon, which I got recently because I just love it. Oh, this is where I've got my little kind of like necklace thing on, but I think it's so cute. I love the hearts and the wings and everything. I love how the horns are kind of like in a heart shape. I just love it. I'm trying to connect. Oh wait, it's got the Pop-Tart like backpack on as well, but I'm slowly trying to collect all the very pink pets, obviously. Maybe I'll do a video where I try and get all of them. But then we have my 66 crystal eggs, which I'm hoarding to try and get up to 100. I have 2 Christmas spirits. I have a cactus friend, which I hatched from a desert egg. It was like the first one I ever hatched. It's just so cute. Look how tiny it is. It reminds me of the snowman. Then, oh my gosh, we only have the final few. Then I have 2 blue whales. I then have 15 Aztec eggs that I've saved. I have my prize and joy, my Aussie egg. I have 2 Arctic dust dragons, which are another dragon, which I just think is so pretty. I love how kind of icy they are and everything. I love their ears as well. And then I have an Angus bull, then I have an alicorn, which I hatched, and I've never got this out either. This is kind of cute. I do like the wings. And then finally, I have one more pet, which is my 2D kitty, and that is all of my pets. And this I actually did not hatch from a box. I got it in a trade, or I think a bunny swirl at Christmas, and I just love it. I think it's such a cool idea as well, but that is all of my like 500 pets, and that is my entire Adopt Me inventory. I hope this was somewhat entertaining. I really wanted to do one now before I do a lot more Adopt Me videos, because then I can do one in maybe like a year's time or 6 months, and we can see how much my inventory has changed, because I do at one point want to try and collect every single pet in the game, which is kind of insane. But that is everything I have right now. I've added like 200 pets to this in the past week because I've been doing the egg hatching videos, so I will be adding more pets to this, but that is everything. As per usual, please let me know down below any more Adopt Me content you'd like to see, and check out my 2 previous videos. And thank you so much for the support on this already. Obviously my main channel has like 100k subscribers. I've been doing block spec videos for years, so this is my first time probably doing content on a different game, so it's been crazy. I love you all so much, glossettes. I will see you all later. XOXO, Glossy Girl.